Tides are experienced in the oceans and sea. Okay, where the tides are experienced? That is in the ocean and seas. When the level of sea water rises, okay, when the level of sea water rises, it is high tide. Okay, and when the level falls, it is low tide. Okay, what is high tide? When the level of sea water rises, so that is high tide, and when the level falls, it is low tide. So gravitational attraction of the moon, okay, gravitational attraction of the moon and sun causes these tides. So tides causes are gravitational attraction of moon and sun causes of tides, children. These occurs twice a day. Okay, these tides that occurs twice a day. As the moon is closer to the earth, it is given that as the moon, when it is closer to the earth, it exerted largest gravitational pull. Okay, when moon closest to the earth, it exerted larger gravitational pull, causing high tides. Okay, the highest height of tides that also depend upon the relative position of the moon and the sun with respect to the earth. As a picture it is given in your book also, children, you have to see that. During full moon, when full moon time is there, during full moon and new moon, children, when those days are there, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same, resulting in extra high tides. These are called spring tides. Okay, during the full moon, children, or new moon days, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line, resulting in the extra high tides, and those tides are called the spring tides. Okay, when the moon is in the first and last equator, okay, when the moon is in the first and last equator, the sun and the moon are at right angles. Okay, it is given this picture, it is given in your book also. When the moon is in the first and last equator, the sun and the moon are at right angle, and water gets drawn in diagonally opposite direction. This result in low tides, which are called neap tide. Okay, so what is the reason of the high tides? So high tides are called the spring tides, and the low tides, which we call the neap tides. So what is the reason of the high tides? When the full moon, new moon days, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line, exerted in the high tides. That's the reason of the spring tides. And when the moon is in the first and last equator, the sun and the moon are at high angles. Okay, and that's get down opposite direction. So that is the result of the low tides, and that is which is called neap tide. Tides are useful for navigation, fishing and trade. High tides help the ship to enter or leave the harbors easily. Tides help in fishing also. Okay, during high tides, more fish come near the shore, and helping the fishermen also to get plentiful catch, because fishermen also waiting for that. Tides also helps to generate electricity. Okay, so Tides also help to generating the electricity, as the sea water gushes and during high tides its energy can be tapped and used to generate electricity. So India is yet to start utilizing tidal energy. So we have started to using the tidal energy also. Now children, ocean currents. Okay, so this is the third part of your chapter 5 water. Okay, so let's start. Children, the horizontal movement. What is horizontal movement of ocean water in the form of stream? Okay, horizontal movement of ocean water in the form of streams is in a definite direction. Okay, decided certain direction. Definite direction is called ocean current. The factors which gives rise to the ocean current, what are the factors which rise to the ocean currents and modify their courses? Those are action of planetary winds, variation in temperature and density of ocean water, rotation of the earth, shapes of coastlines. So these are the factors we can say which gives rise to ocean currents and modify their courses. Now ocean currents may be warm or cold. Okay, ocean currents may be warm and cold. Those currents which originate near the equator. Understand children? The currents which originate near the equator and move towards the poles, those are warm currents. What is warm current children? Those currents which originate near equator. The currents which originate near the equator and move towards poles, those are warm currents. The cold currents move from the pole towards the tropic, or we can say lower latitudes. What is cold current children? The cold current move from the poles towards the tropics, or we can say lower latitudes. So that is called the cold currents. Now warm currents are less dense than the cold ocean current. Warm currents are less dense than the cold ocean currents. The general circulation of ocean currents, children, is clockwise. Okay, the general circulation of ocean current is clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Again I am telling you, general circulation of ocean current, okay, that is clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Due to the, how is it? As we are talking about the clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere, that is due to the rotation of the earth. Okay, due to the rotation of the earth, this general circulation of ocean currents, children, clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Ocean currents have a great influence on the climate and economic activities of an area, children. Warm currents rises the temperature over the land surface, while cold currents lower the temperature of the coastal area. Okay, in places where warm and cold currents meet, means whatever the places where warm currents and cold currents meet, okay, dense fog is produced which reduce the visibility, making it risky for the sheep to sail. Fog, I think you all know fog. In winter vacation we enjoy fog and we can say foggy season. So how is it formed? That is given that when the warm currents and cold currents when meet together, that dents the fog, and that's the reason it is risky to sell the sheep, because we are not able to see. As your bus drivers also, they drive very slowly, you know that why, because they are not able to see properly. So warm currents keep the seas and oceans free from iceberg, thus provide safe and easy sailing in the cold region. That's given that the warm currents, if you will compare with the warm currents to cold currents, so it is given that the warm currents keep the sea and ocean free from the iceberg. So that's the reason this is safe for and easy for sailing the ship. In the cold, it is given in the cold region also. So, and it is given turbulent ocean water further pose more challenges. These areas where the warm and cold ocean currents meet are also the best fishing ground in the world. Whatever the area, children, where the warm and cold ocean current meets, that is the best for fishing grounds in the world. So planktons, which are an excellent source of food for fishes, are found here in abundance. So children, this chapter we have finished. It's all about the knowledge about the water. So after reading this chapter, studying this chapter, watching my video, you understand how much water is valuable and important for human activities, and what is the reason why we have to, even though Earth looks like a blue planet, why the reason is that it's 71% is covered by water. Then also we have to think about the conservation of water. The reason is that because only 1% water is that as in the source of lakes, in the form of the lakes, rivers and ponds and groundwater. So that water is only useful for the human activities. So that's the reason that now the question is that to think about to conserve the water. Now we have read about the oceans, movement of the oceans also. Okay, so what are the categorized that we know the ocean movements are also the categorized in the form of the waves, tides and currents. So that also what are the reason of the waves when gentle winds are there. So the gentle waves are also which we enjoy, but if that the same wind it is in a speed, high speed or a strong wind, we can say that is the reason of the waves. And the tsunami, what is the causes of the tsunami, children? When under the water and earthquake is there or volcanic eruption is there, that is the reason of tsunami, and that is the reason of the distraction. Okay, now ocean current also we have studied about what is warm ocean current and cold ocean current. So must read the book. Pictures are also given in your book, so you can study. So till then, for the next chapter, now we will start in the next video. Till then, be safe and take care. Bye bye.